Everyone, this is Simona Cipriani from the Art of Control in Stamford, Connecticut, and this is Kristen. And we're going to take a look at the jumping board today, and just starting with a very basic couple of movements that you might want to use for your clients, especially people that might have trouble with feet and strengthening the feet and the foot with the ankles, knees, and up to the joints of your spine. So we're going to start in what we call the Pilates stance, so it's not a very rotated position on the hip socket. And you're going to start with your toes really much at the edge of the platform, jumping board. And you're going to press the heel down. And when you press the heels down, you want to really make sure that the work is all around the ankles. And pressing the heel down, meaning like really trying to mobilize the ankles and stretch all the Achilles tendons and the back calf muscles before you stretch your knees. And then eventually you extend your legs, extend your knees, and think about working all the upper thigh area all the way to your powerhouse. And then bend your knees. And the bending of the knees can only go to the toe, the big toe, and the second toe. So don't let the knees go too far out. So again, extend your knees as you press the heel down first. And then bend your knees and really let the heel come up only by themselves. So don't let the heels pop right up, but just make sure it comes out a little bit from the platform just naturally. Now from here, what I want you to do, extend your legs. And then from here, you're going to lift your abdominals even longer and lift the heels with your knees extended by going up. And then you're going to go all the way to the big toe if possible, okay? So I want you to just think about, it might not look like this, but it's going to try to come up onto the big toe. And then come slowly down with the ball of the foot, heels, and then bending off the knees. So again, sequentially, extend your knees, lift the heels up, and all the way up to the big toe if possible. Otherwise, stay in the ball of the foot, lower the ball, heels down, bend your knees a little bit. Good. So after a few times you do this, you can actually think of lifting into the jump. So you're going to extend your knees, this time a little more vigorously, push through the feet, up in the air, and then go down. And now we're going to go all the way up to the jump. So you might want to switch your hands position because you're going to have to use the arms right here in the pelvis to help them to lift. So go ahead, Kristen. You're going to go into that elevate, jump, and then land. Good. So I'm giving her a little bit of a pressure into the pelvis, almost like I want to keep her up in the air. So she has a little more timing to think about how to land. And want to make sure you go from toe to heel like we did before. So you're going to jump in the air and then you lower the heel all the way down with control. Going through the ball of the foot, really pushing into the ball of the foot and then land all the way down. Now she's done a few times. She feels like what she needs to do with the powerhouse. And I'm going to say, go ahead and jump and then land with control. Jump and land with control. Jump and land. Good. And when you jump, you think of coming together with the unit of your legs. Like you're going to be really squeezing those heels and between your thighs. Good. And she's doing a really nice job to land closer to the edge of the platform. We're going to try to get your toes almost at the very end here. And then one more time, pull the abdominals a little down, a little more into the carriage. And last one, push up. Good. Now, eventually, if you're working with a little more, developed people where you have stronger legs, maybe dancers or more athletic people, you can always add a second spring. So adding a second spring is going to definitely feel different. So press the heel down slowly and come up into the little ball of the foot. And then if you can, you stay there and then you come back down on the heels and bend your knees. So you're doing that whole routine again with 2 springs. Bend and then lift up into the big toe if possible and then come back all the way to the heels together and lower down. One more. Inhale and then lift together and lower down. Good. And then now we're going to jump. And I'm going to come back here because she's go ahead and jump. She's on 2 springs. So now the timing is a little different. She's going to pull back in a little sooner. So she has to be really ready to land from toe to heel. Toe, heel, and toe, heel, and toe, heel as one unit. Yeah, beautiful, Kristen. And that's enough. Good. So again, this is very simple but very connected from the toes, the big toe, all the way up to the chain of the legs and up to the spine. And it's really basic but very important for the feet, to strengthen the feet, to be able to walk and push off, especially when you go up and down the stairs. So you want to make sure that you have a good strong push off, a good projection to the body forward, and a good orientation of the spring-like motion, like walking and eventually running. So that's that. Thank you.